Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Coffee, where today we're going to be talking about Hayden Christensen's cameo in The Rise of Skywalker gaining a little more credibility. That's today here on Star Wars Coffee. Thank you to all of the returning subscribers, but if you're new to the channel and you're just finding me for the first time, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button on this video and any other video from the channel that you check out, and be sure to hit that notification bell not once, but twice, so that you're always notified the second a new video goes live. And if you're a daily coffee drinker, we have some Star Wars Coffee official merchandise in the description below. Alright, with that being said though, let's take a look at these two reports we have from Showbiz 411 and we got this covered.com, both covering the same thing about Hayden coming back in The Rise of Skywalker. Funny enough, these were written just like a day apart for both of these reports, and then this is also coming back as far as October 23rd. But now let's be really clear about this. There is nothing from Jedi Paxos or MakingStarWars.net about this. So I just wanted to give a credence to that to say that this is not a done deal, but I'm just reporting on what the latest about Hayden's cameo is. So we're going to go over these and then we're going to give my thoughts on these to whether I think this is credible or not. Alright, so let's dive into this first report here. Coming from Showbiz 411 by Roger Friedman, who has been at Showbiz 411 for 10 years with Parade Magazine for details on Vogue, New York Times, Post, Daily News, and many other publications. So he says this. Exclusive. Hayden Christensen is definitely Redu in Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. I am told this is confirmed. Anakin Skywalker, who became Darth Vader, is the grandfather of evil Kylo Ren. The word is he will appear as a Force ghost just as Yoda returned in The Last Jedi. Christensen is said to have filmed his scenes last year. There were rumors of Anakin's return in September and even last April, but I'm told it's solid. Christensen is back and his appearance will give a jolt to his dormant career. And then he goes on to just list what Hayden's been in since then. Alright, so let's start with this. This is not really seeming too believable to me, but I'm sure there's a lot of people who continuously look to see if Hayden's in, so I thought I would cover this just to let you guys know that I don't think that this reporter here, or journalist, or whatever you want to call him, is actually getting anything confirmed from a real solid source. The best source, I think, at the moment for The Rise of Skywalker is Jedi Paxos, and he does not know. He said he doesn't know whether Hayden is in the movie, and if he is, it's been kept extremely close to the chest. Roger Friedman also mentions the fact that Harrison Ford will appear in this movie, and that he will be in it somehow. He doesn't say how, but that part I actually think is true. I think Harrison Ford will be in this, but I'm still not sold on Anakin. So let's take a look at this second report now, titled Another Major Cameo from Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker has been confirmed. This is from David James. He says, Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is being released to impossibly high expectations. It's not just the conclusion of Disney's sequel trilogy, but bills itself as the final conclusion to the Skywalker saga that began in 1977. As such, audiences expect the film to provide some serious closure to the whole franchise, not just the last two movies. And there's been long talks that we'd see the return of classic characters from the series' history. But now we've gotten an authoritative word that someone rumored to appear in the movie for years will indeed be showing up. According to sources close to us, the same ones who told us Ewan McGregor was returning as Obi-Wan back in May, and who revealed Rey and Palpatine's special connection in the film, which has since been confirmed, Hayden Christensen's Anakin Skywalker will appear in this picture. It's important to stress though, we don't know in what capacity he'll be seen. It could be a full-on cameo with the actor reprising the role as a Force ghost, or it could be the reusing of footage from the prequels in a blink and you miss it in a flashback. After all, the sequel trilogy does have a precedent for using Star Wars characters in very subtle ways, like how McGregor's Obi-Wan made a super secret audio cameo in The Force Awakens. Knowing what we do about the Emperor returning from the dead and his grandchild Kylo Ren meeting him though, Anakin's return makes sense. I would assume that just as Anakin and Luke, the Emperor is set to try and seduce Kylo with promises of power. Who else could convince Ren not to give in to him other than Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader, who he clearly idolizes? Okay, so now let's take a look at this. The big problem with the first one was that he said Christensen filmed scenes. There's no way that Anakin's going to have multiple scenes in it unless they're really keeping it close to the chest without any of us knowing. Second, in this, it says they will be appearing in this picture. It's important to stress they don't know in what capacity he'll be seen. Okay. If he's gonna appear, it'll be as a Force Ghost, and it'll be like within less than a minute of screen time likely. So here we have the same sources who told them Ewan was returning as Obi-Wan back in May, and who revealed Rey and Palpatine's special connection in this film. Who is that? What person is this? Is this a credible person? Jedi Paxis has proved he's credible based on all of the trailers thus far, and same with Jason Ward, proving that his leaks have been credible thus far based on all the trailers, and the fact that the two of them mex well together also give credibility to both of them. However, with this guy, we're not seeing anything reported that hasn't easily been known. Ewan McGregor returning as Obi-Wan has been pretty well all but confirmed up until D23. Everybody knew it was going to happen at some point. The Rey and Palpatine special connection, they don't say when they broke that. They don't say when it was confirmed. If you open the hyperlink to that, it just says 2 months ago. So at this point, they're just bringing that from D23. And their source said the following. Did you catch that? Yeah, I didn't say anything because they didn't even say what their source is. So I wouldn't say, since all of these outlets are reporting that Hayden's going to be in the movie, that he's actually going to be in the movie. I would just say that every time that a new Star Wars movie comes out and it's a Skywalker saga, we went through this with The Force Awakens, we went through this with The Last Jedi, and now we're going through this with The Rise of Skywalker. So every year we get our hopes up for Hayden to return as Anakin in some form or fashion, and the closer we get to the movie, the more outlets pick it up. So I just wanted to be clear here and say I really don't think he's going to be in it, because if he did, I feel like Jedi Paxis or Jason Ward would know about it. And unless Hayden filmed with only JJ on set as a Force Ghost for his scenes, then I don't think he's going to be in the movie. Alright, with that being said, let me know what you guys think about these reports in the comment down below. What do you think of all of the Hayden stuff I've reported on so far? Let me know if you think he's going to be in the movie, again with a comment down below. That wraps things up for me here in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless, and may the Force be with you.